what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Body Bags. I'm your Wednesday host, DBougie86, and I'm back again with a brand new film that came out in 2016. It was released from us through Legless Corpse Films, and it goes by the title of A Wish for the Dead. Sorry for the glare there. See that cover art? Great cover art. This film is directed by Nathan Thomas Milliner, who we might know from his artwork. He actually did a few of the cover arts for companies' releases like Scream Factory, most notably like the first few that they released when they first came out, like the Halloween 2 and 3 and Deadly Blessing. Those are all done by him. I believe he also did the Funhouse cover art, and he's a really gifted artist. He does other art on his own. I think he also does like graphic novels, which I'll get into later. And he also did the cover art for this, of course, which is notable because it is his film. Plus, he also is known for in the circles of filmmaking and horror fans for his short film, The Confession of Fred Krueger, which I actually haven't seen yet, but I heard interesting things about that short film, and I kind of want to see it because of the way his filmmaking style is, and we get a little better known of his filmmaking style. Now, this is based off, I believe, a graphic novel that he also wrote. He also wrote the screenplay for this film. Now, the main plot of this one, it's a really interesting story. I'm not going to really go too dwell into the story because it's a very short film, and if I go really deep into it, it'll just spoil the film for you if you want to check this one out. Pretty much it revolves around like this group of characters that are interconnected, and one of the main characters is this character John, whose wife is dying in the hospital. He doesn't want her to die. He thinks that everyone's failing him and his wife is dying. Then one day he meets this stranger, and his stranger says he could help him, and he gives him like this locket, as you can see on the cover right there. That's actually the stranger on the cover, and that's not really a spoiler. And you see there's a locket there with a heart. This what John says is well, the stranger says to John, this locket will grant you your wish as long as it's a wish from the heart. So what this film really dwells into is like the fear of losing loved ones, and death in particular. There's a few central characters where death happens to in the film without giving any spoilers away. And there's a few like with this other character, Beth and John, they interact in the hospital. There are different aspects of death and stuff. The film is really well acted for the short length of it. I actually recognize the girl who plays Beth. I believe her name is it on the back of here? Yes, Christine Renee Farley. I recognize her from the film High 8. She was in the Tim Ritter short of that film, of that horror anthology. And she's really good. I like the interaction between her and John, even though it is short. They have a good interaction with the subject matter of the film. Now, with that being said, the film does run like a little over 70 minutes, a really fast watch film. And with that being said, I kind of want a little more from like the length of the film, but the way the film is set up, it sets up for like things to come. Like this might be like a prologue to a bigger picture of a film. I could see like a Wish for the Dead Part 2 and stuff. Nathan Thomas Milliner's directing style is really well shot. This film has like a little grain in it. It has like that grindhouse feel to the film, which shows in like some of the opening scenes where they actually reference a few grindhouse moments, and actually the title card comes up like in a grindhouse fashion, or like an old like 70s style. Now the soundtrack is really good. I actually recognize one of the artists thanks to shout out to Double Shot J there. The theme that you hear in the opening credits is done by Harley Poe, who Double Shot J used in a few of his theme songs. That's how his videos, which how I recognize who that was. And I was like, I looked it up after, and it was Harley Poe, because I recognized the voice after hearing it from his videos from time to time. And there's a few other songs with some different artists and stuff, and they really delve well into the mix of the film. It's not really too like hard rocky. It's kind of like a few alternative bands and stuff play throughout the film, which I don't mind. I don't mind alternative music in films. And with that being said, yeah, with the film being shot and stuff, the acting is really good. But like with the shortness of the film, with wanting more of like the whole story and stuff, the only thing that subsides it from being so short is you kind of lose some character plot lines in the film, which kind of is a sad point of the film. But I really did enjoy this film for what it was and the budget it is. It's a really low budget film, so you get really interesting camera work and artistic looks and stuff with some kind of like tones and colors and stuff, especially when the finale of the film happens, which is really glamorous and beautiful, I might add. Some cool looking effects. Not too gory, I might add, but it does have some like gore effects in it, which do stand out. They're all practical. There's kind of like some off-camera kills and stuff. Not really a spoiler or anything. And with that being said, it's a really well done film, and I can't wait to see what Milner does for his next film. I know he's part of that Volumes of Blood that Legless Corpse put out, the anthology. I'll probably be picking that up down the line. And I know he has another film coming. I think he actually wrote the film. I don't think he directed. Girls Dies 3, I think is the name of it. I gotta look it up. But yeah, I can't wait to see what he does next for like his filmography. Great artist. And also a great director. If I had to rate A Wish for the Dead, I'm going to give it a solid 7.5. With the length of it, it could have been... I just wanted more from like the film, per se. But it was good in every other essence. So 7.5 for A Wish for the Dead. I highly recommend this release. You could grab it off leglesscorpsefilms.com. I'll leave the link for it down in the description. And as always... thank you for checking out Body Bags, and I'll see you next week, guys. Peace out.